Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 23 of 365. Now, I just wanted to say, let's get real here for a few minutes. I have something for you to consider that just let me know after we've discussed it or I've talked about it below what you think. Okay, so first, how many of you are tired of being tired? Hell, I was tired of being tired. And some days I still am tired because I'm working so much. I'm doing so much because I have that energy. So you know what? How many of you are just tired of waking up, getting out of bed, going to work, to your job every single day, sitting there listening to some crazy ass boss who is either narcissistic or egotistical? Believe me, I know all about that because I used to work for some of those. Oh my God, I used to work for some of those. And they were no fun. You tolerate it because you want to work your 40 years to get your to get your pension. Why should you make somebody else? Why make somebody else rich? That's what I don't understand. Why not work for yourself? That is, you know what? That's a huge, huge thing. I chose to work for myself after being an accountant for 25 years. I was an accountant. I didn't have to quit, but I got so sick of the rat race, so sick of having to do what everyone else wanted me to do, even when I knew it was wrong. And believe me, there were times when some of the shit I did was not ethical. Okay? So just to put that out there. Also, what about being, are you sure you're going to have a paycheck coming in 2 weeks or once a month or whatever you have it? With the economy the way it is right now, with everything that's going on right now, are you 100% sure that you know where your paycheck's coming from? I do. I work for my paycheck. Yes, it's work. But you know what? So is everybody else working out there. So you know what? I work for me and I know where my paycheck's coming from because I'm the one that's doing it. I'm the one that's working the hardest to get it. So what about it? Are you unsure of your future? Do you know where you're going to be in 5 years? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Have you made out a plan? Have you decided if you want to still be working in 5 years and, and where is that going to take you? Right? Like I feel so passionate about what I do and where I'm at and the business that I'm with that this is the only reason I'm talking like this because it's true. You know what? It's the only way to be because you know what? Why are we working for others and getting them rich? That's my theory. What about your health? Does your health matter to you? Do you want to work those 40 years until you're 65 years old and then live for another 5 years and enjoy that? No. Sorry. I'm 58 years old. I plan on living for another 40 or 50 years. I'm not kidding. Why? Because I'm choosing to have a healthy lifestyle and I'm choosing to do things that make me happy instead of having to worry about making somebody else happy. So the choice is yours, folks. The choice is yours. Is that important to you to be healthy? Do you want to stay healthy and see your grandkids and great-grandkids grow up? Do you want to be that way? Or do you not care? You're just going to live your life every single day the way you've lived it for the last however many years you've been alive. You have to make a choice to do things for yourself, to make things better for yourself, because you know what? Nobody else is going to do it for you. People can tell you what to do your whole life, but is it better for you? You have to make the choice. You have to make the decision on doing things for you, not for other people. You know what? Life is too short with all the shit that's going on right now. Why is everybody so concerned about, like all the big pharma companies are staying open? Right? All the big stores are staying open, but all these little people, they get shut down. Those are the ones that matter. The small business people are ones that matter, but I'm not getting into that right now. Anyway, so is that important to you? What about traveling and meeting new people? Hell, if you could travel and get this, win free trips. Yes, you have to work for it, but you know what? It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. If you're dedicated to your own business as much as you are to somebody else's business, believe me, you can go a long way. You know that? You can go a long way if you're as dedicated to your own business and yourself as you are to other people. What about being able to stay home and travel with your family? Right? Wouldn't you want the freedom to choose whether you stay home or choose whether you have a part-time job that you don't have to go to, but you love it, so you stay there? Isn't that kind of what life is about? Is being happy and just being, being there and enjoying life, right? Life is short. I used to say, oh, I wish I was so-and-so. I remember when I was 18, I said, oh, I wish I was 21 so that I could go to Vegas. Guess what? I hit 21. I didn't get to Vegas until I was in my 40s, people. So what the hell? And then I kept wishing my life away. One very wise woman said to me, who was my grandmother, Irene Saunch, she said to me, Gwen, never, ever, ever wish your life away, because you know what? It goes fast enough as it is, and before you know it, it's going to be over. I can tell you, from that 18-year-old girl, 40 years later, I wish now I wouldn't have said any of those things about being older or being able to do this in 10 years. I wish I would have just lived my life and done the things that I wanted to do, even back then, and enjoyed it more, because you know what? It wasn't the most joyful life, but it is now for me. I have choices in my life. That's all I want for other people, is to have choices, to be healthy. I wanted to be a nurse growing up. So for me, this is something that makes me very proud and very happy to share with other people, is everything that has to do with health, plus just mental health, right? Getting in with other people and talking to other people. So I talk to people from around the world every single day. And you know what? I have learned so much, and I have enjoyed so much having these conversations with these people, because they are awesome. You learn so many things. And you know what? If I wasn't in this business, I can guarantee you I would not have learned and talked to and seen a lot of the things that I have seen. And that's all I'm saying. You know what? Let's get real with ourselves, because you know what? We're all you have. You only have yourself. You only have, yes, you have family, you have kids, you have friends, you have grandkids, you have cousins, you have whatever, parents, doesn't matter. But the number one person you should ever worry about is numero uno. It took me many, 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 many years to figure that out. And you know what? Since I did, I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. So you know what? Don't be afraid to make a change. Because you know what? That change may be the thing that makes you the happiest in your entire life. Yes, I agree. What I do, I have to work at it. But you know what? I don't have to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I can work 3 or 4 hours a day on my business. That's 3 or 4 hours. I could do that before 10. Then I work on myself. And then I work on other things. But you know what? I work on my business because it's important to me to help others. And it's important to me to be free, to have the choices that I have. So you know what, you guys? I love everybody. I love you guys so much. And that's why I say the things I say because I care. I do. Honest to God, you know what? A lot of people can say they care, but they don't. They really don't. You know, like, look in my eyes. I care. I really, really care about people and how they feel and if they're successful or if they're not. So, you know what? If you guys want to even learn a little bit about what I do, if you think you know what I do or you think you know what the product is, I bet you don't. Unless you've actually tried it, you have no idea. So I would like anyone who is a skeptic or anyone who is really interested in learning more about what I do and what our company does and to start a new life, message me, contact me, because you know what? 2021, I can tell you right now, 2021 is going to be the best year in the history of my life. And I would like to have you guys along for the ride because you know what? I am ready to totally forget about last year. I'm done with last year. So if you're ready to go for the ride, let's do it, folks. And on that note, I gotta head outside. I gotta go work on my horses. So you guys, and go feed. So you guys have a fantastic day. And don't forget, I'm here. I'm here. And I am ready to talk. So I love you guys. You guys are all awesome. And I'm so thankful to have you as part of my life. Have a great day, everyone. Happy Saturday.